Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Monday, y'all. We done made it through another weekend and we are here again. Happy Monday. Goodness gracious. All right. Woo! Let me light some sage. I am still behind the clock, trying to do too many things at one time. Greetings, Andrea. Greetings, Denny. Greetings, Jackie B. Greetings and salutations to all of y'all. Greetings, everyone. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Monday. Y'all, this energy is a little bit weird today. Now, we're still in the umbra of this total uh, lunar eclipse. So, if you guys got out into that blood moon, oh, let the energy just wash over you. And if you're feeling some kind of way today, please get outside, feet and butt on the ground, hug a tree, lean against a tree, but let the earth help you to balance your energies today. Greetings and salutations to every one of you. Greetings, Miss Katura. Greetings, Denny. Greetings, Ann Dunkel. Greetings, Mrs. Pruitt. Greetings and salutations. Oh, let me put my glasses on. Greetings, Robert Isidore. Greetings, G Mac. Greetings, Pebbles. Greetings and salutations. And y'all, this morning, one of our collective's sister in laws has gone into the light, y'all. Andrea Winder's sister in law, Lisa Mace, transition this morning, y'all. So let us all at this time, let us send Lisa Mace, let's send her home with all the flowers we can give her right now. We don't know what she went through in her life, but we know that her family will miss her. So, universe creator, spirit guides, please wrap your arms around Lisa Mace and let her know that she is loved, that she is on our hearts and our minds today. So be it. So mote it be. And universe, please wrap your arms around her family, her children, her whole family unit. Uplift them this day. We're grateful. So be it. Namaste. All right, y'all. There you go. I ain't even got no fire over here. There we go. Now we doing things the right way. All right. Greetings, y'all. Greetings and salutations. Denny says, with the 999 portal tomorrow, how does this affect Trump and the federal government? Good question, Denny. Good question. And y'all be ready for this energy that we are in. I know yesterday through the eclipse, boy, I was in bed. I got some good sleep, but my body was vibrating and the time, hours just slipped away. The one thing that I have to encourage everyone right now, warn, encourage, remind, right now, time is on a slip and slide. So if you're, because I am having problems just keeping up, um, something that I thought would take 15 minutes, 2 hours later, I'm still doing it. And it feels like I haven't been doing it, but for 15 minutes. Y'all, I'm usually not late to things. I have been late to everything since Friday. Since Friday, I cannot make it on time. If I was to pass away today, I would probably be late to my own funeral. And I am not even kidding. But Y'all, this time is moving so quickly. So if you're having issues just with the speed of things, focus on your breath. Remember, in these times right now, we're going through a lot of chaos. We're going through a lot of transition. We're going through a whole lot of stuff that has been forced on us. The one thing that we have complete control over is how we react to certain things. We have a choice to get angry, to get mad, to get frustrated, to just throw a tantrum. That is a choice. Y'all, the theme of this week is balance. Stay in balance this week. Let go of any and everything that doesn't work for you anymore. Let go of old ways of believing that aren't you. Let go of those past versions of yourself that you have grown out of. We don't stay one way forever. We mature, we grow. But at some point, we have to let go of all those old images of ourselves and hold on to the one that we desire to be. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. But here we go. Here's Denny's answer. Universe Creator Spirit Guides with the 999 portal tomorrow. How will this energy affect the chicken taco and the rest of the federal government? How will the 999 portal affect the chicken taco and the rest of the federal government? Here we go. Universe Creator Spirit Guides. What will the energy tomorrow bring? 3 cards, Denny. Ooh. First card we got is the 6 of rods. This is a victory card. This one asks us, how can we use our accomplishments to inspire others? This is victory, success, recognition, leadership, and inspiration. So the first thing that I've got to say is Trump is going to be coming through this, or the federal government is going to be coming through this on kind of a high. But let's see what's going to happen next. They're starting this week with good thoughts. They're high on themselves. I feel like they feel like they've got something working for them, but it really isn't. So, but they believe that it is. So the federal government is kind of high on its own energy right now. The second card that we've got on this question is the 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is pain coming in. What emotional pain am I currently experiencing? And how can I use it as an opportunity for growth? Okay, I understand now. All right. So the plans that the federal government have for us going forward, y'all, they're about to drop a hammer on us. Some bad news. Oh, it's going to be real good for the federal government. Oh, giving them all kinds of power, but it's going to be terrible for the everyday man. So be mindful of this. The federal government's about to drop the hammer on us. The third card that we got on this question is the 5 of Swords. At some point, y'all, we as a collective have got to stand up against this administration. And that's what this card is. This card, the 5 of Swords, this is the mutiny card. This is when people have had enough of bad leadership and have decided to walk away, lay down their arms and walk away. So y'all, be prepared. Denny, be prepared. With this energy tomorrow, the federal government is going to unleash its plans on us, the ordinary everyday man, something that is going to be, beneficial for those in control, but it's going to be treacherous for those of us who are under that control. However, with this turn, y'all, be prepared for some type of a mutiny, for some type of the American population to finally stand up and say, not today, Satan. This could be important, y'all. Remember, old Donnie Boy wants to start a civil war. He might get his wish this week. Whatever they're planning on unleashing on us could very well be the tipping point for them MAGAs. The Civil War, y'all, understand. For those of y'all who are unaffected by this, remain unaffected by this. Don't draw to you any energy that is not yours. But for the people who this is affecting, this is where the Civil War will be. The Civil War will be between the MAGAs and the Republicans. This is a fight in the GOP. Again, don't get in where you don't belong. All right? Don't call energy to you that is not yours. Do not call trouble to yourself that you don't have to experience. Y'all, right now, the most important thing for us to do is to work on ourselves, to let go of all the nonsense, create space, be reimagining where you're going to be on the other side of this. Remember, 2025 is an end year. 2026 is a beginning. So everything that we're working on now, letting go of things that we no longer need, letting go of things that we have outgrown, letting go of things that we know are no longer beneficial for us, being brave enough to stand in our own truth. That's where we are, y'all. Don't be scared of nothing. Don't be scared of nothing, because we're going to be all right. All right. We're going to be all right. Greetings, y'all. Greetings, Ann Dunkel. I am so happy that you made it. Denny says, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Yes, we are. Greetings, Robert Isidore. And it was wonderful seeing you this Saturday as well. Greetings, Risa, my friend. Greetings and salutations, Mildred. Oh, Brenda Vaughn says, is QS going through a hard time? Here we go, Brenda. Good. I'm going to answer your question. I don't know what or who QS is, but we will answer this for you. Universe Creator Spirit Guides for Brenda Vaughn. Is QS having a hard time? And Brenda, it jumped out and flipped over. And Tarot gave you the 5 of Swords. But the answer is no. Listen, take what resonates and leave all the rest. You may not win the battle. You may win the battle, but at what cost? And is it worth it? This card is conflict, winning at all costs, betrayal, and manipulation. But you're asking if QS is going through a hard time. Tarot is saying no, they're not going through a hard time, but they may be having or dealing with some conflict or a change of their resolution. So take what take what resonates and leave all the rest, Brenda. Denny says, I'm glad I came to the conclusion that the government isn't worth a crap, no matter what party is in control or not. And that is the most important lesson, y'all. Democrat or Republican, you cannot put your faith in man, period. Okay? Man has ulterior motives. You put somebody in charge of your money and they're trying to see how much of your money they can get away with. All right? Understand that. The whole reason that government was invented was to control you. No other reason, not to help you, not to streamline nothing, but to put humanity under a system of checks and balances, to take your power and autonomy away from you. That is the only reason that the government exists, to take from you, not to give you anything. Just remember that. Please remember that. All right. Robert Isidore. Oh, greetings, Risa. Yes, greetings. Mildred says, Tanya, how do you see South Korea handling that Georgia plant ice raid going forward? What? Now, see, y'all remember, I don't watch the news. I do not watch the news, so I don't know about South Korea and a Georgia plant ice raid. And see, I don't even understand that. So I'm going to need a little bit of more information on that one, Mildred, because ICE is America. What does that have to do with South Korea? So again, I don't watch the news, so I don't know. You're going to have to give me a little bit more information so that I can ask the question, Mildred. Greetings, Laura Hammond. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Cindy Lee. Greetings, y'all. Greetings and salutations. Oh my goodness, I'm missing everything up here. Greetings, J.A. Williams. Greetings, Michelle. Michelle says, can I please get an angel card for September? Absolutely, Michelle. Here we go. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, an angel card just for Michelle. For Michelle for the month of September. Oh, it flipped over. Michelle, your numbers for September are going to be 1, 2, 3. So be mindful when you see these numbers. This is vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected. The path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Repeat this affirmation. My path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. And y'all, these are sage words. My path is mine and mine alone. You are unique. You are an individual. You are the only one living your life. You are the only one walking in your shoes. So make sure that you are mindful to and for and about yourself. You are the most important thing. This whole universe was built around you. Let marinate in that for just a moment. Your universe, your YO universe is yours. It was created specifically for you, by you, to uplift you. So if you're stuck in a rut, or if things aren't the way that you intend them to be, change what you can. And if there's too much that you can't change your timeline. Okay? Because that is something that you can change. And you can change your timeline daily. Understand, you can choose which timeline you want to be in each day. If you want to be in your most magical timeline before you go to sleep, you say that out loud. I will wake up in my most magical timeline. And when you wake up, you say, I am awake in my most magical timeline. Remember, y'all, this is your life. Live it. Live it with joy and happiness. Explore, learn. If you're miserable, if things are not working the way that you desire them to, change your mindset, change your timeline, and change how you show up every day. Because this is all about you. It's all about you. It's all for you. All right. Take what resonates, y'all. Denny says, my body is hurting. I feel like I'm 62. LOL. Oh, and y'all, if you are having, if a lot of y'all are having back pain, lower back pain, right between your butt cheeks, that is your root chakra. And that root chakra, that's the one that gets all bound up when we're worried. When we're worried about money, when we're worried about finances, when we're worried about love relationships, when we just have a ball of worry, the pain is right there between your butt cheeks. That is where you need to breathe and ground and let go. Y'all, unwind those snakes and let them ascend your kundalini. If they're balled up, they create pain. But when they can flow, that's when you are in flow. Breathe. And it is very important for us right now, y'all, to learn how to breathe and to realize that a lot of times we're holding our breath, waiting for something to happen, and we're not breathing. So remember, everything begins and ends with a breath and good intention. Clear, strong, good intention. All right. All right, y'all. Here we go. I'm going all the way down to the bottom. Here we go. Here we go. Jackie says, put your questions in all caps. Oh, Mildred says to get their workers back. Oh, they picked up North Korean workers. Okay. All right, Mildred. Here we go. So let me go back to, here we go. ICE raided a plant in Georgia because they were called and they will be picked up by their government by a private plane. Okay. All right. ICE raided a plant in Georgia because they were called and they will be picked up by a private plane. Thank you for that. Ariana said, didn't South Korea send a plane to pick up its migrant workers on Sunday? So I guess everybody is answering this question. Thank you, y'all. Y'all know I don't watch the news. So I had no idea that this had gone on. Denny says, we are all unique in our own way, especially the chosen ones. All right, here we go. But let me get back to this question on the Koreans. Greetings, Gina. Gina says they got rid of some people at work. Oh, that's a question. I will get to your question too, Gina. Here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to find the question that I just answered, though. Brenda says, is QS going through a hard time? Okay, here we go. Mildred's question. So, how do I see South Korea? So, since we already know that South Korea sent a plane to pick up its migrants, let's go ahead and see what else will happen. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please let us know what else will transpire between South Korea and ICE. What what repercussions will this have going forward? Three cards. So here we go. The first card, is the strength card. And this, Mildred, this is South Korea saying, no, whatever you do, we're going to back our people. So the first card is strength. They sent a plane to come get their people so that the ICE could not just separate families and throw people, scatter them to the wind. Remember, y'all, understand this. DJT is channeling Adolf H right now. Everything that was done in 1930s Germany is being done right here today in the United States. Understand what you are seeing. The president of the United States is building concentration camps to put innocent people in, to unalive them, because for one reason and one reason only. Okay? Because they are not the ultra wealthy. It doesn't even have to do with their race, y'all. This has everything to do with getting rid of those who somebody deems undesirable. And he's going to go through groups. What you going to do when he gets to your group? He started. He started. Y'all remember what he went after. Remember how this started. The first group he went after, women. He went after women. Then he went after gay men. Then he went after anybody who needed any type of protection. Those people with disabilities. Those people with any kind of handicap. Oh, and yes, anybody whose skin is not white. Just understand what you are seeing. Time is cyclical. Things will repeat until the cycle is broken. And we are back in the 1930s cycle where Adolf was unaliving half of the doggone world simply because they weren't like the ones who were in charge. Take what resonates and leave all the rest, y'all. Here's the second card that we got for South Korea is the Knight of Cups. And this one, they care about their people, and this is them coming to get them. And understand, going forward, there's going to be a whole lot of people refusing to come to the United States, their countries. This is going to start off a whole new travel ban for a whole lot of countries. The United States is going to become a pariah. We already are a pariah. It's too expensive to visit. Nobody wants to come to a police state. And if you're not white, you may wind up in a concentration camp outside of the United States with no recourse, with no representation. The third card that we got, and I'm sorry I'm taking a long time on this, but the third card that we've got on this South Korea, we've got the Empress. This is abundance, fertility, nurturing, and creativity. How can you nurture yourself and those around you? But Mildred, I think the whole answer to this question is that South Korea is showing they support their people. They will go to the ends of the world to rescue their people. So what you've seen is a country saying, no, we care enough about ours that we're not going to let you scatter our seed to the wind. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right, all right. Here we go. I'm looking for y'all's questions now. Greetings, Luchelle. Greetings and salutations. And I won't forget 1 o'clock today. I will not. Hopefully I will be on time. Greetings, Shauna E. Greetings and salutation. Luchelle says, hello, Miss Tanya. What about China and their peacekeeping? Universe creator, spirit guides. Does the United States have to worry about China breaking a peace agreement with the United States? Is the United States in any danger? And it flipped out and turned over from from China, and we got temperance. Y'all, this is a maybe, but this is important, because this is kind of saying that whatever is going on politically, if it swings too far out of balance, y'all, we could be facing some issues from other countries. But I've already told you that everything that Donnie is doing right now is to isolate the United States. If the United States is invaded, we will be invaded by what is known now as BRICS. Take what resonates, leave all the rest. And I'll tell you why I say that, because BRICS is going to emerge out of this 2026 as the world superpower. This is going to be the change. The European Union is falling. The EU, the European Union, and the United States is going to suffer a bit of a collapse, y'all. So be prepared. Be prepared. BRICS is a real threat, not just to the United States, but to the entire European Union, to the whole EU. And that's who they're going after, the EU and the United States. So it could get real interesting, but things are going to change in a way that we're going to see things in a way that we have never seen them before. Understand, Donnie Boy is trying to bring the Hunger Games to America, to where the ultra wealthy have everything and everybody else has to fight to survive. Understand, if you haven't watched Hunger Games, it might be a time to just brush up on that. Take a good watch again so that you'll understand where Donnie is trying to steer us. But this is us and the European Union. All right, take what resonates, Luchelle. Greetings, Linda Bruce. Greetings and salutations. Gina says they got rid of some people at work. Will I be let go also? Here we go. Universe creator, spirit guides. Is Gina's job safe right now? Will Gina remain employed right now? Yes or no? Gina, right now, you are safe. You are safe right now. And you got the Page of Wands. I'm sorry, the Page of Cups. New beginnings, creative inspiration, intuition, and artistic expression. But for right now, Gina, your job is safe. For right now, your job is safe. Take what resonates only. All right. Greetings, Ariana. Greetings and salutations. Diane says, can I get an angel card for September? Thanks. Absolutely, Diane. Here you go. Universe, creator, spirit guides, a card just for Diane. Oh, here we go. Diane, you get 111, destiny. Follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that is. Wait, hold on. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. Repeat this affirmation. Life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to lean in to what feels good. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. And y'all, let me say my disclaimer. Everything on this channel is my personal opinion, my truth. If anything that I say or do on this channel does not resonate with you, if it offends you, please turn it off. Turn it off immediately. Do not ingest anything that goes against your sensibilities. Y'all, we are in a time right now to where your consciousness is pure platinum. It's pure platinum. It's worth more than solid gold. It is pure platinum. It is a ray of pure light. Protect your consciousness. Protect it with everything you have. Don't let nobody lead you down a path of destruction. Lean in. Listen to your highest self and let your guides guide you. If something doesn't feel right, smell right, taste right, don't eat it. Pay attention and let your highest self guide you. Now listen to you. Believe in you. Trust you. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. All right. Linda Bruce says, was my nephew Diego fired or laid off? Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. Was Diego fired or laid off? Yes or no? And we got a maybe. Can we get here? Let me grab the yes no cards. Here we go. But you got a maybe from tarot. So if there's something that's in if it's a confusion, hold on. You do the yes no. Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. Let me shuffle these cards, clear this energy. Was Diego fired or laid off? Was Diego fired or laid off? Yes or no? Was Diego fired? Tarot says yes. He was, Linda, he was let go for some reason. Oh my goodness. Pebbles gave me a 10-pound super chat and said, thank you for lifting my spirits today, for showing us the way out of darkness. Thank you, Pebbles. Thank you so much. But there's your answer, Linda. Diego, Tarot is saying that Diego was let go. All right. Take what resonates and leave everything else. All right. I'm going to go down all the way to the bottom, y'all. Mildred says, how can you expect job growth while simultaneously destroying jobs? It's exactly. But y'all, this is what I need y'all to understand. And this is why it is so important to make sure that you keep yourself on an even keel. Everything that this administration is doing is to break the American spirit. Everything. They want us poor. They want us sick. They want us worried, scrambling. They want us scared. Remember, these doggone draconians are vampires. They are using all of this chaos to feed off of us. The more they get people angry, the more they get people shouting and yelling in these little town hall meetings, the more and more agitated and worked up they can get the population. Oh, they're having a bounty. Remember, the reason that they feed off of children and the way that they get, and it is true, y'all, adrenochrome is a real thing. They frighten children to the point to where the child is just overwhelmed and they feed off of them. That's why they take the children. It's a pure energy that they can't get from adults. It feeds them on a level for longer. This is real, y'all. This is real. They use the fear and terror of children as nourishment for themselves. Understand what you're dealing with. Understand the energetic signature that is Donnie and the whole administration. Understand these draconians, some of them reptiles, they don't care at all about the human race. We are nothing more than a commodity. Please understand that. Please understand that. All right. Robert Isidore says, may I have a card for the month of September? Absolutely, Robert. Here we go. And you're going to get one of these love oracles. Universe creator, spirit guides, a message just for Robert Isidore, just for the month of September. Here we go. Robert, you get healing. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. Your mind, body, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. Oh, this energy. Oh, oh, goodness. I hope y'all feel good. I hope y'all feel good. And y'all, I do believe we are still in the energy of this full moon. Let me check. I'm going to check my moon app just to make sure. If you didn't get your water out, let me turn this on first. If you didn't get your water out because you were afraid to put it out during the full moon phase, let me see here. We are still in the full corn moon, so put your water out tonight, and you can go ahead and get all of that energy downloaded into it. Remember, speak a clean vessel with a lid. Clean water. It doesn't have to be distilled, but it's better if it is. But just clean water. All right. Speak your intentions, your wishes, your desires over the water. Speak your gratuity to the water. Give thanks to the water for all that it is, because without it, we would cease to exist. And set it in the moonlight. And then the next day or a couple of days later, take it out and use it to make your tea. Use it in your prayers. Use it to anoint yourself. But use it to bring to you all of the words that you spoke over the water. You've still got time. We are still in the corn moon today. Today is the last day of the corn moon. Tomorrow we will be in the waning gibbous. So tonight is your last night to get your moon water out. Okay, so go ahead and put it out. If you didn't get it out, put it out now. All right. Greetings, Scott 63. Scott 63 says, we almost need tariffs to stay longer for now. Otherwise, the felon will blame it on the court when we collapse. Yep. Diddy says, if you really want to know that Trump is the Antichrist, all you have to do is go back to his first term when he moved the capital of Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Luchelle says, Miss Tanya, what is Taco going to do with U.S. citizens, and when will we be rid of him? South Korea is building a big plant for batteries. 100%. They just had a big giant parade. And that's a good question, because understand, y'all, and this is why I'm saying, if the energies that are going on right now, if this is not directly affecting you, but you can see what's going on, stay in your lane. Stay where you are. You are protected from that energy. If you're on the little barge where you're going parallel with this, seeing all this chaos, but it is not having a financial, it is not affecting your job, it's not affecting the way that you live, don't call that energy to you. Remain where you are. Keep your vibration high and keep your protection in place. Luchelle, that is a great question. Understand again, if y'all have not watched the movie 1984, it is right here on YouTube. After this, and it's free. After this show wraps, or right now, if you need to, cut me off and watch 1984. You will see all of the parallels. You will understand exactly what the Project 2025 is. They already wrote the movie. We're just living through it now. So, but the movie 1984, it outlines step by step exactly how the government disenfranchises you to get you completely in control, to where we are in a complete surveillance state with robot overlords, where we can't trust our neighbor because they might rat us out, where we have thought police, to where if you're thinking something that is not on the required thought scale, that you could be in trouble, that they want to put something in your forehead or in your wrist, biologically hijack your whole system so that you do not have autonomous control over yourself. That's where we're headed. But the choice is yours. Understand, they can put systems in place. You have to agree to it. Let me repeat that again for those in the back, because you might not understand. The only way for you to be indoctrinated is for you to choose that. It always hinges on your choice. So just remember that. And every time you got to sign up for something and they got 36 pages of fine print, you might want to read it, because you might be signing your life away. And that's exactly how they do it. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. But understand, Luchelle, Trump is isolating. It's everything that he is doing is to destroy the U.S. economy, not to build it up. Not to build it up at all. Nope, to destroy the U.S. economy. Remember, he wants the money to go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin ain't even a real thing. It's just an idea. It is not backed by anything. And the only way for it to survive is if you have a strong, constant internet. When there's no internet, there's no Bitcoin. Period. So just understand the grand scheme. Understand all the lies that are being told to everyone right now. Nancy Centron says, hi, can I have a card, please? I need to know if I'm going to move next month. Please, here we go. Well, let's do a card, and we'll do a yes or no for you as well, Nancy. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please, what message do you have for Nancy Centron just for today? And I didn't even do my universal prayer. Here we go. Nancy, you got celebrate. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. And here we go. I'm going to draw a card for your yes or no. Universe, creator, spirit guides. Will Nancy be moving next month? Yes or no? Will Nancy be moving? Nancy, tarot is saying no. No, not next month. The fog of illusion keeps the situation ambiguous. However, the fog dissipates, revealing the unexpected. This new reality coaxes you towards a magnificent transformation. Your life becomes rich with new friends, great fun, and wild surprises. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. Linda Bruce says, may I get a card for the month of September? Absolutely, Linda. Here you go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. What message just for Linda Bruce for September? Oh, you got two of them, Linda, and I'm going to read both of them to you. The first card you got is expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. That's your first card. It's time for you to grow. You have been playing small. It's time to let your little light turn into a great big old flame and grow. Let yourself grow to the size of your environment. Don't stifle yourself. Your second card, Linda, is worth. You get worth. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be easy to feel like we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you are worthy. You have inherent value. It is time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Take what resonates only and leave everything else. All right, Karina. Greetings, Karina. Karina says, may I have a message from my dad? Here we go. I'm going to give you an angel card. Karina, universe, creator, spirit guides. What message from Karina's dad is there? Is what message from Karina's dad? Karina, Karina, you get 000. This is guidance. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning, where one cycle ends and a new one begins. Repeat this affirmation. I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. All right. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Oh my goodness. All right, now I done went backwards and done missed some stuff. So we got Linda Bruce's card there. Greetings, Pebbles. Oh, did I miss a question from Pebbles? Yes, here we go. Pebbles says, can you do a card for the UK, please? Absolutely, Pebbles. Absolutely. You know what? Here we go. For the UK, because I know I do focus on the United States because we're dealing with the chicken taco. But here we go. I'm going to draw two cards for the UK. I'm going to draw one a love oracle and a tarot card. Universe, creator, spirit guides. What do the people in the UK need to be aware of or cling to at this time? Here we go. Oh, here we go, Pebbles. The first card you get is step back. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When we're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so that you can get the perspective needed. So the first card for the UK is everybody needs to take a step back so that everything that's right up in our face right now can stop us from seeing the situation clearly. But when we take a step back, we can see the whole situation and then we can choose where we need to focus our energy. Your second card for the UK, Pebbles, a tarot card, a tarot reading. Oh, hold on, got upside down cards. A tarot card reading for the UK. Here we go. Two cards. So the two cards for your two card tarot reading for the UK for today. The first card you get is the 8. Well, actually, this is major arcana. This is strength. How true strength is not brute force. It is the power of the soul, which lies in vulnerability. How can you harness your inner strength to overcome obstacles? This card is bravery, inner strength, focus, courage, and control. The second card for the UK is the Hanged Man. So here, I'm going to read this card and then I'll put them together. The Hanged Man, it says, sometimes the only way to gain perspective is to pause and see the world for what it is. And this card asks, what sacrifices are you willing to make for a higher purpose? But these two cards together are telling us to be brave. Number one, be brave. Whatever's going on in the UK right now, have faith, be brave. And you're going to have to see things from a different perspective. Everything that is going on is to trick you into thinking things are one way when they actually are not. Stand in your own strength and use your eyes to see things as they truly are, not as they are being projected towards you, because in the projection is where the trick is. We're being lied to every day, y'all. They're telling us, henny penny, the sky is falling, while they're the ones pulling the sky down. Okay? So remember that and take what resonates. And y'all, I know it's late. It's at the end of the show. I didn't do my universal prayer, but I don't feel right if I don't do it. I like keeping that energy consistent. So here we go. For those of y'all who would like to share your energy and who would like to go ahead and take all the power away from them cretins in Washington, take an intentional breath in through the nose. Tap your third eye 3 times. Exhale. Dear universe, this day we pray. Take Trump, Vance, and Musk's power and protection away. Let all they devise for our collective harm only those that hate has selected. Protect all of our collective mind and let none of us be left behind. May we prosper. May we shine. May we create our greatest design with love and compassion leading the way. Right the wrongs this day we pray. So be it. So mote it be. All right. And y'all, I didn't pull a card for the collective. Here we go. I promised Denny that I would always, and I believe Alicia too, pull a card for the collective. So here we go, y'all. Here is a card for our collective just for today. Universe, creator, spirit guides. What message for the collective is for us just for today? Oh, I love this card. The universe is telling us when we need it, ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with any issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it is up to you to bravely ask for their support. It is a sign of strength to reach out. Do this today. Y'all remember, a lot of times when we're out there thinking that we're alone and that the world is falling apart and we don't have what we need, what we desire, and we don't open our mouth and we just allow ourselves to go without, stop doing that. It is not a sign of weakness to ask for help. That is the ultimate sign of strength. To say, you know what? I don't got this. It takes pure strength to admit to oneself when one does not have the resources that one needs, when you don't got it, when everything isn't under control. It's okay to ask for help. As much as you lend yourself to help other people, as much as you lay yourself down to be a support for others, understand that there are people out there willing to do exactly that for you. And the only thing that is keeping them and keeping you from realizing that you're not alone in things is not opening your voice, by keeping your throat chakra blocked, choking off what it is you actually need, being too brave, not too brave, too proud to say, I don't got this right now. I'm struggling. I need help. When we're honest with ourselves and we give out that surrender, I know it can be terrifying, but it's in those times where we actually find out where our support comes from, or we find out that we've had support the whole time. We were just in our own way and too stubborn to say something. Let go of pride. Pride don't care about you. You can be the most proud person and everything and just be proud all by yourself, suffering because you too proud to ask for help. So you die being proud when you could have lived a full life if you would have just surrendered just a little bit. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. All right, y'all. That's right, Valerie. Valerie says Bitcoin is backed by hot air. It ain't even hot air because you got to have electricity for the air to be hot. Oh, greetings, Shy Wolf. Hello, my son. I love you. I love you. How are you today? Oh, my goodness. Ariana says so many companies get the state tax breaks and never even open the company in the state. Some states have had to sue companies to get their money back. Exactly. And all of this stuff is going to be put right out for us to see. So y'all, right, what I'm saying for right now, with all this energy, with all the stuff that's going on, don't be afraid of what's going on in Washington. Don't be afraid of that at all. Focus on you. Focus on your breath. Focus on you creating, dreaming, reimagining your life. What comes next? Write it down. You know, in my mentor group, I have the people in the class write their story of them. And then I have them write the end of their story from the age they are today to 60 years in the future. Do that for yourself. Write your story from your beginning to today. Write your story and hit all the things that you have overcome, the things that should have taken you out, but you're still here. The crazy things that you did that could have got you thrown in jail for the rest of your life, but you are still here. You're free, and you learned from those experiences. And once you've written that story, take a second and read it so that you can see how much you have accomplished, how much you have overcome just waking up every morning. And for all y'all ladies out there who have given birth naturally, understand, you crossed the line of life and death. You were in the ether. Men will never understand the pain of childbirth, the pain of creation, what it takes to bring a living spirit into this realm. You did something incredible. Don't just think that just because you're a woman that's what your body's supposed to do. You had men working against you, making you have that baby on your back. Some of us had to have our children cut out of us. But still, you brought forth from the ether life. Everybody can't do that. Just remember that. Just please remember that. All right, y'all, I'm going to let you go. Mildred says, Tanya, the thought popped in my head a couple of days ago. Live like the natives. Nothing is permanent. Be ready to travel. Yep, that is very good. Denny says, every breath you take, every move you make. Don't make me sing, Denny. Greetings, Alicia Bell. Greetings and salutation. Alicia says, hey, everyone, I'm late. I'm leaving for Cape Coral, Florida on Wednesday. I'm so busy getting ready. My sons both live there, and my oldest son will be turning 40 in November, is getting married. Alicia, safe travels, and may the universe shower you with safe with safety, prosperity, and as much fun as you can have. And I'm going to give you a card. Here you go, a celestial insight just for Alicia and her travels. Oh, it turned over. Here you go, Alicia. You get link attract. You are attracting people and opportunities that align with your energy. Are you dissatisfied with your current surroundings? Shift your mindset and energy, and you'll begin attracting exactly what you desire. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. But you cast your little nets out there to catch everything that you desire to be brought into you, Alicia. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. All right, y'all. That's right, Mildred. Birth is natural, but it is also dangerous. Tony Tempers, greetings, Tony. Tony says, my son getting ready to go to work. Gotta go. Bye-bye. Bye, Tony. All right, that is everything I believe from everybody. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Oh, Denny, you gonna make me sing that. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. That's all you're going to get from me for that one. But there you go. Shower the people you love with love. Show them how you feel. Because tomorrow ain't promised. This afternoon ain't promised. We already lost one of our collective did not wake up this morning. Rest in peace and prosperity, Lisa Mace. But y'all remember, tell your children, tell your parents, tell your friends you love them. Shy Wolf, I love you. I love you. I love you, my son. And I hope you're having an amazing day. All right, y'all, here we go. Let us prepare for our Reiki prayer. Oh, I got to do the weather report. Almost forgot. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Weather report for this week. I've got a weird, eerie calm sense. So, okay, Midwest, we're going to start here. We're going to start with Oklahoma and Chicago. Y'all going to finally get a little bit of a reprieve for a couple of days. Your house roof might not blow off. Okay, so the Midwest is going to have a kind of a nice little lull, just a nice little exhale. East Coast, we're going all the way to the East Coast, going back to Virginia, beaches along Virginia. Y'all be mindful again. There are still some tropical storms that are forming and moving. So along the eastern seaboard, um, outside of Florida. So we're up here in Virginia, going up Virginia, up to the northern. Y'all be mindful of your be mindful if you're at the beach. You're going to have a lot of rip currents, but you're going to also have some storm surge. And this is on the east coast. Just be mindful of that. Still is going to be some pretty decent weather. Some pretty decent weather. Again, layer up on the East Coast because the further you go up the coast, y'all's temperatures are going to drop. It's going to be a cold September for y'all. It's going to be a chillier September. Not as warm as it normally is. This is weird, but this has to do with global warming. Maine, be mindful. Kennebunkport area around there. Be mindful. Again, y'all gonna have some storm surges on your beaches as well. If Be mindful if you're in the water along Maine's coast. It's gonna be super choppy, kind of dangerous. Stay out of the water in New England. Stay out of the water in Maine, especially up around Kennebunkport. Stay out of the water. It's not going to be safe. At least not today. It's not going to be safe. Let me see the Gulf Coast. Let me see the Gulf of Mexico. There's still some choppy water. There's some high. The water's bouncy there. So all the storms that are happening out in the Caribbean, it's going to have it's going to be wreaking some havoc, but it's going to be real choppy in the Gulf of Mexico. Still some low area flooding around New Orleans, Louisiana. If that second storm that's coming comes in, y'all, by the middle of this week or coming into the weekend, we could be seeing Louisiana flooding. So that's another storm that is working its way in. So be mindful of that. People in them low wards that are close to the ocean, be mindful of the water rising high and coming in fast if they don't close them doggone sea gates. All right. Woo. All right. All right. And we got everybody. Be mindful. Y'all, this is going to be, and this is starting today, some big earthquakes around the world. It's gonna be like a relay race of some big. I'm talking fives. A big earthquake to me is above five. So there's going to be some fives and greater all around the whole globe this week, and they're just going to be relaying off of each other. Be mindful of this. Be mindful. There's going to be some land movement in Yellowstone this week. There's going to be some rising and some sinking. Be mindful. There may be some stampedes in Yellowstone. Animals moving. Not that something big is going to happen, but the animals will be relocating. Be mindful of that. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. All right. All right. Here we go, y'all. Let us prepare for our Reiki prayer. Take an intentional cleansing breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. 3, relax your forehead. 2, relax your jaw. 1, relax your shoulders. Exhale. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself. And I am kind to all living things. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please protect, provide for all who are suffering, uplift all who are sad and lonely, comfort those who are in pain, make a way for those who are drowning in debt or depression, who are victims of abuse. Protect and provide. Open a door of escape for those who need to get away from where they are. Universe, heal Diane Merkel, Carrie and family, Patsy and family, Stephen Fleck. Heal, protect, and provide for Sheila, for Jenny and Sheila's mom. Protect Risa and Montez Simpson, Zariah, Xavion, and Zaire, Treasy Tree and James Mitchell Jr. Provide for Cindy Lee. Heal and protect Shamar and Derek. Protect Brianna. Protect Barbara, Renee, and Preston. Oh, heal, uplift, and provide for Jacqueline. Uplift David, Rhonda, Arizona, Danny, and Bowser. Provide for Linda Bruce, for Linda Saunders, for Bonnie, Sid, and Beverly. Uplift Alicia and Bob, Jen Prentice, Val Bowen, and Allison McCormick. Provide a liver for Hugh S. Heal Felix. Uplift Carol and Jackie Ward. Protect Andrea, Chantal, Toya Toro, Nicole, Faye, Cora, and Kenny. Protect and provide for Aaron, Sharon Y, Lori and Mom, Mitch F, T. Barras, Danielle and JoJo. Provide and protect for Brenda Vaughn. Protect Sissy, Mildred, Denny, Brent, Brendan, Lana, Nathaniel, Christian, Hilda, and Lysandra. Provide for Nisha, Tommy, Justin, Robert and family, Zane and sister. Open doors for Cher Bear, for Patty Sherman, for David, for Rhonda and Donna. Uplift Travis and Andre. Protect Daniel Martin. Protect Darlene, Jaquetta, Williams Sr., Ellen, and Pritzy. Provide for Janetta and family, for Super Dougie, Christine, Chris, and Christian. Provide for Nicholas, Aaron, Vanessa, Luis, Kimberly Mace, Cynthia Leonard, Benjamin, Nicholas, and Stephanie. Heal Jason's foot pain. Heal Janetta's feet. Provide for Lori Hammer, for Debbie and Ashley. Protect Hilda's grandkids and kids. Provide for Marie Murillo, for Vaughn Davis, for Paula Dawkins. Heal Spirits Beyond the Stars. Heal Reef. Heal Mel Door. Heal Miss Tarot D. Heal Marley Jade. Heal Dale and Deanne Kuski. Provide for George and Samantha. Ease Vivian's pain. Provide for Capricorn Queen, for Caden, for Luchelle Williams and family. Heal Jacob's kidneys, spleen, and heart. Heal Milton, James, Denisha, Golden, and Mina. Provide for Debbie and Julian. Heal Andre, Jim O, and Sherry's dad. Provide for Rick, for Donna and Paz. Ease Paz's back pain and provide a peaceful home for her. Strengthen baby Elias and his mother. Let her milk come in full and strong so that she and her child will be provided for. So be it. Heal James's prostate. Heal Cheryl Ambrosia. Provide JR with good health. Heal Christopher's prostate. Heal Mr. Lester. Provide for Melvin, for Riley. Heal Riley. Heal Marie Murillo and provide her with prosperity. Universe, look upon all the people of Trinidad, Tobago, Boricua, and the Caribbean islands. Provide for the people of California, Florida, Texas, and New York. Protect all undocumented immigrants everywhere in America from the police. Protect them from the military. Universe, soften, shoot an arrow to soften the hearts of those military and police officers who are harming our collective. Let love be the leader in all things. Protect Mesopotamia, Acadia, Africa, and all of her people in all of the world, everywhere where people are being harmed or are in danger. Universe, grant us the courage to speak our truth, to stand firm in our beliefs, and to always fight for what is right. I love you. I love you. I love every single one of you. Namaste. Namaste. Farewell. I love you.